bad review on a certain holiday park, find out who and where. Hello all, hope you're all doing well. So today is a completely different kind of review and video. It's not about stealth camping or adventures this time. It's about a nightmare holiday company that has completely no empathy and in it just for the money, so it seems. So unfortunately, we've had quite a few holidays booked and attractions for this summer around Cornwall and West Wales and a few other locations. However, that's all on stop as one of our daughters is extremely ill in hospital and has been for a little while now, along with Mrs. Dubb being there 24/7 by her side, and myself and little H camping in the hospital grounds when we can so that we can be as close to them as possible. So far, all the attractions and the holidays that have been booked have all been absolutely amazing, all except one, which I shall get to name shortly. So my wife called the company whilst at our daughter's side, to which they are a large company, and told my wife that there's not much they can do about this. All they will offer is a change of date within the season, or we can gift the holiday to someone. But to email the cancellation team to see if anything could be done, so I thought, okay, fair enough, we'll do that. We can't afford to lose out on money we earned to pay them, but it's not about the money, it's about getting our girl well again and being able to enjoy a break away from the norm and actually relax and forget about all the troubles of life. Do you know what I mean? So anyway, I wrote a long email to the cancellation team explaining the situation and that we understood the terms. However, if they cannot refund, could we at least pay extra and have this moved to 2025, as we cannot go at a later date in the year, as our daughter cannot be in the cold at that time of year. It's winter time. Even if this last hospital admission didn't happen. So I explained that the other companies have moved the dates without any fuss, and also the attractions have done the same or have simply just given us a refund. Through their understanding and empathy, also explained that I have a YouTube channel where we review locations whilst on location, and that we'd be very happy to review them for them. Free, nice advertising, might I add. Perfect business sense. They reply basically making apologies, stating they will waiver the admin costs to transfer it into someone else's name for us to gift the holiday to someone else. Or they can move the date, but only in this season. They cannot move to next season. Right, okay. So my argument is quite simply that if all the rest of the companies can do it, why can't you? It's not like we're demanding a refund. We're asking that you keep our money whilst earning interest off our money and change the date to 2025. And we're happy to pay the extra to whatever you decide to put your prices up to next year. Is that really a bad ask? That you keep our money and earn more from us than you are now? Good business sense says to help these people, they not only pay more, but will also put out a good review and return and pay again and again. Almost naming stage, so keep listening. So I'm a man of my word. I'll do this review of this company and location, but not the way that they would like it to be promoted, I'm sure. But it'll be an honest review of our experience. But before I do, I have to give the biggest shout outs to Newgale Camping Site for keeping the booking open and happy to move the holiday to 2025 with just 24 hours notice. Perfect company and empathy. Thank you for going above and beyond. Very helpful. Also Tintagel Castle and Sea Life in Cornwall. No questions asked. Refunded and empathy to which we will be with you as soon as we possibly can, as we thank you for very, very much for what you've done for us. Okay, so we've had a holiday booked for a tenting holiday for the week, to which we've never been to this site before, although visited this area many times previously, as the beach is lovely. But we normally have a site near towards Bude, one of my favourite places to be. Wish we booked there again now. As we've not been on the actual site, nor will we be, we cannot review the amenities, etc., as this would be unfair to comment. So this campsite is a touring and static site, to which was a decent price at the time, not now obviously. Had more on this site than we would normally go for, as we like it more wild camping than glamping, as you know. However, we went for it. We were due there on the 8th of July. Our daughter was taken into hospital 2 weeks ago, and last week we were trying to change the dates, or a refund if necessary. We totally understand terms and conditions within the 21 days prior to the holiday, which they state. This, however, is a complex case, but honestly, it's quite an easy resolution. It's a grass pitch, not a static caravan booking, it's a grass pitch, for crying out loud. How difficult is it to edit a date in a diary for a date for 2025? Or why not just credit the account so we can then book it for 2025 in January, if need be? Really isn't difficult, is it? Common sense, apart from it actually is for this company. Difficult and lacking common sense. So just before we tell you who and where, this is a review based on our experiences, and I'm sure there has been many who have enjoyed this day. However, we are not the only ones. Take a look at Trustpilot. Wow, those reviews, mate. What can I say apart from take a look for yourself? Don't just take our word for it. Even past returning customers have said never again. You have been warned. Check it out, people. So this isn't about losing money and wanting a refund. It's about people having empathy for other human beings that are really struggling right now on life and health, and making decent people aware of companies like you. So please feel free even, to share. The more people who see this, the better, and not get stung like us. So let's get down to it then, shall we? In all honesty, an absolute shit show of customer service. You pass the buck. Your advertisement on the website, holiday helpline. That's funny. Shocking behaviour for such a large company. Personally, my opinion, but I believe that you've got too big for your boots and you've lost your way and roots to why you started. It's people like us that have got you earning your money to where you are now. But it's also people like us that will boycott places like yours until you can't afford to stay open because you didn't look after your customers and potentially new customers. Word of advice: if you wish to keep your pennies rolling in and start having decent reviews, I urge you, please sort your shit out and start remembering the reason why you started. So, who is this company and holiday site? John Fowler Holidays. That's who. And the one of many sites that they own that we will go into is called Widemouth Bay Caravan Park. So I'm sorry to have made a review that's negative on a location, but I promised an honest review based on ours and many others by the looks of it. Take care. Don't get scammed or taken for granted. John Fowler, sort it out.